Hey guys, Zero Armada here. Have some Black Ops 2 gameplay and commentary for you. On the map Plaza, game type is Domination. I'll also have some VTOL Worship and Lodestar gameplay for you, going 67 and 4. For my loadout, I'm using the MSMC SMG, which is one of your later unlocks in the SMG tiered weapons list. Which and kind of just a little background. Pretty much a lot of people are using the SMGs in Black Ops 2. Most of the maps are pretty close quarters, tight-knit maps, a lot of short corners, a lot of small hallways. Nothing really open on most of the maps. Probably the only few exceptions, one of them would probably be Turbine, which is one of the predominant maps that a lot of people know about, and that's probably one of the only long-range, huge maps available. So you really don't see that much assault rifle and sniper action on most of the maps. You really see the SMGs kind of bloom and kind of take over a lot of the matches. Specifically the MSMC, the Vector, and the MP7 are probably the most predominant SMGs available out there, and probably the ones that are the most powerful for anyone to use. But along with my MSMC, I'm using the red dot scope attachment, and I'm also using the silencer attachment. For my wild cards, which I'll get into a little bit later, I'm using the perk 1 greed and the perk 3 greed. And for my perks, I'm using Flak Jacket, Ghost, Toughness, Dexterity, Tactical Mask. Flak Jacket lets you reduce explosive damage from grenades and such. Ghost lets you be unseen from enemy players using UAV, as long as you're running or you're planting the bomb or doing some other sort of objective-based action. Toughness, you basically take less flinching from enemies when they're shooting at you. Dexterity lets you get into your shooting animation a lot easier, a lot faster. And Tactical Mask reduces the effects from utility grenades like flashbang and concussion grenades. So those effects are a lot less predominant with Tactical Mask. And going back to the wildcard system, basically you have 10 points for every class you have. And each of those points are allocated by perks, weapons, or attachments. So if you have a weapon and 2 attachments, that's 3 points off the bat. Secondary, if you have a secondary weapon, it's another point that's allocated to your wildcard system. So that's 4 out of 10 points. And basically the wildcards give you an added depth of customization and personalization. So you have the greed wildcards, you have the perk 1, perk 2, perk 3 greed wildcards, and each of those gives you an additional perk to whatever tier you choose. So perk 1 greed wildcard will give you an additional perk 1 slot available for you, and that also takes a point. So any wildcard also takes an additional point. So you kind of see what the limitations are for the wildcard system. It's not overpowered, but it gives you kind of the dynamic to play the game you want to play. Along with the greed perks or the greed wildcards, you also have some other wildcards such as Overkill, which lets you take another primary weapon in place of your secondary weapon. You have the Gunfighter perks, which lets you respectively take an additional attachment for your primary and your secondary weapon. And you also have Tactician, which gives you another tactical grenade in place of your lethal grenade. And Danger Close, which takes another lethal grenade. That gives you a second lethal grenade up front. So those are kind of the different wild cards. You can kind of see the different sort of combinations you can really have. Maybe you want to go with a close range CQC primary weapon, and in the long range like a sniper secondary weapon. Stuff like that. You can really customize it the way you want to customize it, and there's just a myriad of different ways you can go about that. And that's kind of it for the class system in a nutshell. But going back to the gameplay, I'm using the MSMC, and with the silencer and the Ghost, I'm kind of going for that stealth-like build. With the silencer, of course, you're not really like seen on UAV when you're shooting, and the Ghost kind of couples that by not being seen on UAV while you're running. So you're really not on the UAV that much, and Dexterity also kind of complements those two pieces nicely as well, because you always kind of get the upper hand. When you see someone, you can kind of go into your shooting animation a lot quicker. So just kind of going for a guerrilla tactic build, trying to get people off guard, off balance, just trying to surprise them as best as I can, flank them and stuff like that. So it's nothing really that different from the way that I play. And that's kind of really the gameplay in a nutshell. So if you've been like kind of following my channel lately, I've been really posting mostly blacklight videos, and kind of been talking about going into some Black Ops 2 gameplay, which is what this is, obviously. But just want to kind of clear out any like misconceptions or anything like that. I'm still going to be posting Blacklight Attribution videos. I'm going to try to go about, you know, finding some sort of a balance between Black Ops 2 and Blacklight Attribution. I'm kind of thinking every other video I'm doing every other game, so maybe a Black Ops 2 video, then a Blacklight Retribution video, and so on and so forth. Just kind of going through a pattern, trying to balancing it out as best as I can. We'll see how that goes, but definitely just gonna try to go about using different builds, different play styles on Black Ops 2, seeing what other people like to use, and just trying to go about, you know, finding different ways of playing. Because there's definitely, if you've seen other people play, there's definitely a lot of different ways people play and are successful at doing so. Especially if you've seen a lot of the Modern Warfare 3 videos, you've probably seen a Moab for every single weapon. And of course there's no Moabs in here, which is one of the kind of the great things about this game. You have score streaks instead, which kind of makes you go more into playing the objective and less about killing. Of course, there's always going to be that killing aspect, because killing still gives you score points that can allocate to your score streaks, but you kind of see less of the me first mentality, or the, you know, the personal killing first mentality, and more of the objective based gameplay, which is great. I mean, of course, you still have lobbies which are really frustrating, where you go into the games and you have people just, you know, ignoring the objective completely, which is kind of, you know, really frustrating at times. But that's just what happens if you're not playing in a party, and that's kind of the one thing about Black Ops 2. You either hate the game or you don't. And I really do think that if you're playing in a party, it really does help out a lot, because if you're not playing in a party, chances are the other team is in a party and they're probably stacked up against you, and you're just going to have a miserable time trying to basically play with yourself and a bunch of other people you don't know how do they play, or, you know, anything about them. So definitely do recommend, if you have a group of friends, to go ahead and form a party, or if you have a clan, definitely go ahead and play with them, of course. But I think that's pretty much it for all I want to say. I'm just going to cut this commentary short off there. But if you have any questions, or if you have any preferred builds or stuff you want me to go over for Black Ops 2 or for Blacklight Retribution, please feel free to leave comments down below. I'll do my best to address them, or, you know, go about doing what I can to help out. And thanks for watching as always, guys. Much appreciated, and enjoy the gameplay.
Securing B. Losing Charlie. Changing mag. Securing Bravo. Reloading. Friendly care package inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Securing B. Transitioning. All flags secured. Hold your positions. Lightning strike on standby.
10 seconds.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
1 kill.
Losing Bravo. Friendly UAV inbound. Shoot it down! Friendly MQ-27 Dragonfire deployed. Securing Bravo. I'm dropped! Losing C. Dropped them! Securing Bravo. All flags secured. Hold your positions. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Friendly UAV inbound. Losing Alpha. Securing A. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Securing A. Hostile care package inbound. I'm out! Securing Alpha. Losing Bravo. All flags secured. Hold your positions. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. Losing A. We lost A.